I think I got a plug in my deal. What do you think? Alright, so you saw the clip where this thing was leaking water out of every joint. The other day I dug up what I could, so because I had it completely flooded in this area. And I was trying to flush the pipe out with the hose, and I got, well, this was what was underneath the sidewalk. And you can see it's completely collapsed, clear full of sediment. And then I was digging up, trying to find where I could find it was clear. I stuck my arm in as far as I could, and there was collapses. And there's also several joints and little pieces of junk put together. You see here, there's a joint there where they're using, I don't know what they're using, but then it was collapsed there. You can see that big collapse. So I went ahead and dug everything up. See, there's a Y and it goes to another downspout over there. From here on, it's actually clear. I thought about leaving this all alone because it was cleared out and I could just replace what was bad. But then I want to also put smooth wall PVC in. So that's where you get down to here, and you can see concrete. So there's a whistle that goes through under my yard, or a culvert, and they use concrete to join this plastic corrugated pipe to the plastic corrugated culvert. So anyway, I'm gonna have to bust that off, but I'm gonna go grab the tractor and hook onto this thing and start ripping it out of the ground. So we'll set you up to get that. Now here's where it gets tricky, because we got the pipe going down and we got tree roots growing across the top of it. So I've got to be able to pull it out from under those tree roots. So I think the only way I can do that is to pull back the other direction. And that means I got to back over the entire thing. That's move you guys so you get a better vantage of what's going on here. We got a pretty major tree root here. There's one here. I think those are the only two that are really in the way. But we're going to try to pull it and try to get it to slide out. Now, they use concrete to glue it into the culvert, so we'll see how it works. stretched all the way back to the concrete. The concrete is holding on, so I might have to get a hammer and try to break that concrete loose. What you see down in here. You can see this is concrete here, and there's the pipe going into it. So I'm going to try to break that concrete because it's got to come out anyway. But you can see it stretched that perforated pipe, or that corrugated pipe. So it looks like it pulled it out of the concrete, and I can feel in there. So that's okay, as long as I can get the new pipe in there. I'll probably have to bust this concrete out a bit and clean up the hole. Show you what it looks like down there. Let's see, there you can see it going in, and it pulled it all out, so that's good. At least that gets that old junk out of there and gets it prepped so that I can start putting in a new pipe. I'll probably make a run later on this week to go get the pipe, and I'll show everybody how it's coming along as I go. Then I'm going to be taking this dirt pile here, or sod pile, taking the tractor, loading it out, putting it out in the garden, tilling it, and then I'll bring it back in and use it as the fill dirt after it's been pulverized. So anyway, we'll be back. Thanks. So I got the first chunk in there. You can see there's a little bit of a gap. I couldn't get it in there like they had it because they had split the corrugated and kind of crammed it in the hole. But I'll goop it up with some silicone and stuff, put a patch on top of it, and then when it's buried it should be fine. But I got that first joint in, I'm gonna continue on down the line. Now, a problem I'm gonna have is that when they laid it in there, they didn't lay it in the trench straight. It just kind of snaked, and when I dug it up, I dug up the pipe. So I had to shave a little bit off there. Probably have to shave some off right in the center of the screen there, and maybe up about the center there, and knock off those humps. And but I should get it in. So I'll be back here in a bit. So you can see I got the pipe in, and I've taken some of this looser dirt and I filled in along the pipe, pretty much on the sides, trying to get it worked in. Kind of stepped on it on the corners, really trying to smush that in. But now we got to take the tractor, load out this pile, and use the tiller to crumble that on up, because there's no way these big chunks, I mean, these are pretty sizable clods, are gonna fit back down in that hole. So I'll grind them up and get them to fill. for this episode of Hoosier Helpers. I hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to like and subscribe. All I got to do now is seed the grass.